Good morning, everybody. This is Shri. Welcome back. I am a little behind on videos. 2 nights ago, Sunday night, I was doing the Monday puzzles and I just got hit with something and I was feeling pretty crappy. I was slightly under the weather all day yesterday and I got behind. So anyway, finally, I know you've been waiting for it. We are doing the Monday logic puzzles, and it's the reason why the Monday crosswords weren't uploaded, even though I recorded them that night. But anyway, we're gonna hop right in and play the Monday fields. So let's just hop right in, get started. We can close off the ones. 2 is solved. We have this one can't be because it's between 2 greens. That's necessary. Yeah, this one's looking like we're gonna be okay. Can't be this one. So it has to be this one, that one. That one, the green escapes. This has to be green because 2 can't reach. Blue has to escape. Green has to escape. Blue has to escape. So these are all more or less solved. So I'm not even gonna keep talking. Why would I? Yep. These are all sort of just coming together as they should. Alright, 1 minute, 3 seconds. I didn't do much talking. A Monday is a pretty simple puzzle. And my mouse is moving faster than my brain. It went like this. Brain, processing, straight to the mouse. And while my brain was trying to think of what to say about what I just did, the brain was already moving the next mouse. But if you look back at what we just did, it was pretty simple. It was pretty much the only logic that was required was, at first, you can't have, like for example, this square that I'm highlighting could never be green because it would connect 2 and 3, 3 and 7, 7 and 2, and that's just impossible. And the other ones were pretty much only options of, like this 2 had to escape. So it had to go out there because there was a green on either side. And all that led to a pretty clear solution. So let's hop in and do the stars for Monday. Okay, so this one can't be these 2 because it would rule out the ability to have 2. And let's close off all the ones that it touches. Over here, only option to fit 2 in that box. Close off these options. We have the vertical, the column is occupied. So we have this one because it can't fit anywhere else in this box. So that is donezo. These 2 are not possible because it would prevent any others from being in the cell. So there's 1 in this 2 block, already another one in the column, so we can remove all the rest from that column. If you look at this, this column has only 3 in a row that are available, so the only way to orient them is that way. There's 1 in here, 1 in these 3, so all of them would be excluding that. We have 1 in this pair, so it's not going to be in there. Oops, not going to be in these. Let's see, what else do we want to talk about? We have so there's 4 open available here. No matter which one of these 2 and which one of these 2 the 2 stars are in, we remove all of them pretty much. Having 4 in a row excludes every one here. So we know that this one is the last one in this group. This one has to be because there's a 1 here and another here. And what else do we want to talk about? Let's talk about let's see. Bottom row. There's 2 that need to be there, and they need to be in these 3, so that solves these. Additionally, it only leaves 2 in this region, so that solves those. We have 1 that's up here for the row or for the column, so these are excluded, so that one is confirmed. That one's excluded because there are already 2 in the column. We have 1 here, we have 1 here, and actually it has to be here because the row only has 1 spot left. And that excludes this from the column. Okay, oh, and the top row is excluded. Oh, are we in trouble? I must have made a mistake. Look at me go. Look at me go. Let me just see if I can't find... maybe that works. I might have misclicked that, and that makes sense to me. Alright, there was a small mistake, and luckily it wasn't early enough that I couldn't find it. It was just something happened up in the top right that I did incorrectly. Okay, and now finally, let's go to Clues by Sam. Let's see if we can't do the Monday and see how we do. Uma says there's exactly 2 of the 3 innocents in row 2 are Paula's neighbors. So Paula only has 2 neighbors in row 2, right? So Hope is innocent, Isaac innocent, and it's 1 and 1 between the other 2. I'm pretty sure there are criminals about. Okay, we know that. Freya is one of the 3 criminals below Barb. So Freya is a criminal. Ellie is innocent. And there are 2 more criminals below Freya. Exactly 2 of Mark's neighbors on the edges are innocent. Where's Mark? Right here. So we already have the 2 innocent neighbors on the edge that are neighboring Mark, so Paula, the other neighbor, is a criminal. Both criminals below Alex are connected. So Alex is here. There's 2 criminals here, and they're connected, so Ronald is certainly a criminal, and Katie and Vicky are 1 and 1. There's an odd number of innocents in column B. What do we know about column B? There are 3 criminals below Barb. That means there's 1 innocent below Barb, and that's an odd number of innocents already. So if Barb was also innocent, it would be even in total, which is not right. So Barb is a criminal. I think we can X this one out knowing that this one covers that, I think. There are exactly 3 criminals in column A. So we have 1, 2, and then 3 is Alex. There are exactly 2 innocents above Uma. Uma's here. We already have 1 innocent, so Donald is innocent as well. At least, or each column has at least 2 criminals. We have 1, 2, and Zara needs to be the 2nd criminal in the 4th column. And we already know, we know something. I'll keep this up for now. Okay, exactly 1 innocent in column C is neighboring Freya. Here's Freya, here's column C. That means Clyde and Mark are both in column C and neighboring Freya as well, and they're not innocent. Okay. Clyde says there are more innocents in column A than column C. There are 2 innocents in column A, so that means there's only 1 innocent in column C. So Tina is a criminal and Javi is a criminal as well. There's an equal number of criminals in rows 1 and 4. So there's 3 and 1, there needs to be 3 and 4, so Sam is a criminal. There are 6 innocents on the edges. So we have 1 between Katie and Vicky, 2, 3, 4, 5 and the 6th one needs to be Wally. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Freya is one of 3 criminals. Yep. Freya is one of 3 criminals below Barb. Now that we've ruled out Wally, Logan is the last criminal there. Row 3 has more criminals than any other row. There are rows with 3 criminals, so row C needs to have 4 criminals, and they're a pair, so that is Katie is criminal, Vicky is innocent. And we have done it. Against all odds, we've gotten it done. So, very excited. Monday puzzles are what they cracked up to be, pretty easy. I made a silly mistake with an assumption or a misclick in the stars, but we figured it out pretty quickly. I'll look back and see what that was. But anyway, I have a few more puzzles to catch up on. I gotta render them, I gotta do etc. So I will get to that, and I will see you soon. Thanks for stopping by.